Yo, what's up guys, it's Mr. Jin here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a little bit of a Minecraft video. I'm going to be building the Enderman farm. I found this kind of cool when I got taught how to do it by a couple of my friends. So I thought, hey, for the people that are watching my Minecraft and stuff like that, I guess I'll show you how to build it for you guys. I don't think I've showed you guys in a video yet, but I have built a couple of them. I built one in survival and I built a couple in creative. I'm only going to build this one in creative because this one, it takes a while to build, and I'm not going to spend the time to go in the nether because it takes forever for you to cover the nether in water, or what I've been told is you can go far away from it, but I'm not 100% sure on that because when I did it on my one world, I could always see the nether, the end for some reason, so I'm guessing it was either I just got really lucky that it was placed right in the center of the map, or it was just messed up and it's not eligible for the Xbox 360. So, as you guys can see, I'm in the game by myself right at the moment. I'm going to be on the flat world, and I was going to build another portal and then for the end portal and then go in, but I find it's going to be very difficult, and plus not always can it be daytime. But I'm going to quickly sleep because I wasn't going to do this in the day, but I didn't get to it, so let's get this started. Okay, there we go. And I don't know, it's up to you guys. What do you guys want to use? You can use dirt. I think you can use anything. You must have slabs, and you gotta have vines and buttons. Some pistons, some normal. And yeah, that's basically it. I guess I can show you later on. You're gonna need some redstone repeaters and a couple of pressure pads. But so if you go into the nether, or the end, sorry, you're gonna go find a spot where you want to place your thing.
So for instance, this is the
end. So what you're gonna do is you're either gonna dig down one, okay, and then you're gonna dig however many blocks you want to go across, because with the way I built this, it doesn't really matter how far or how long you want to make this, but I don't want to make it too long because it's a really pain in the ass the bigger it is. I did make one that was like 25 blocks by 25 blocks, and I kind of regret it, sorry. So I'm going to build this like that. So I'm going to have 3 blocks of walking space, and then you gotta have at least 2 blocks for them to be walking on. So you're going to dig down 1 like this, okay, and then go 3 out, and then we're gonna turn again. So this is where your Endermen are gonna fall to. So that's the main spot. What I usually like to do is I like to make Piston Floor where I can have a choice of whether I want to kill them or not, but you do not have to do this. If you guys want me to, fuck it, I'll just show you how to do it. So you're going to need for this part, for the floor, you're going to need some sticky pistons and whatever desired block you like. It cannot be gravel and it cannot be dirt that I know of. So we're just going to go with, where is it? Can't find it. Where is it? And where the hell is it? I can't find it. Where is this shit? Oh my god. Oh, there it is. I'm going to use glowstone so it'll light up the room a little bit better, but you're going to dig down 2 sticky piston all the way. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go like this, and you're going to put glowstone. It'll actually work. And then what I want to do, usually what I do is I do this, and then I'll go like that, and I'll place this block, and then I'll go however many blocks I thought it was, and there we go. So I think that was it. Yes, it was. So what we're going to do here is we're going to dig back 1 more, And then we're going to get some redstone repeaters. And we're going to put redstone repeaters all the way along here. And then we're going to put another block of dirt right here. And then we're going to need some redstone. And what we're going to do here is we're just going to attach them all like that. And we're going to dig out two, like this. And if you guys really need to, I'm going to be moving somewhat fast. So if you want to, you can pause the video at any time if you need to stop for a second. So once you guys get that, you're just going to build the pathway on the other side, the same as the other side. I think that's it. Nope, that's not. I think that's it. Yes, that's it. Okay, and then we'll just dig it out once more. Why do I keep on pressing that trigger? Then we'll dig out this part right here. Okay, then we'll go like this, and then we're going to place the redstone repeaters again. And then we're going to place all the redstone, and we're just going to go all the way around so it all connects. And then it all depends on where you want to place your thing, so where you want to have your switch, where you want to go from there. So I want my switch to be over here, so I'm going to do this. I don't want that. Do this, do that, and I'm going to fill this hole in. I'm just going to dig up here, fly out of the hole, and we're going to go here, here, and like this, and like this, and we'll go like that. And we're going to need a switch to do this, so then our floor lifts up. So right there is your floor. That's where you're gonna have to. That's where like all your Endermen are gonna land. Where all they're gonna do. That's basically it for that. Then we're gonna need to grab some slabs. So I'll just use some stone slabs. We're gonna go along the edge of the area to make it so that they can't go off, or they can't basically come and attack you when you're going, or like going to hit them. And we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna place it 3 blocks high. So as you guys know, or if you do not know, Endermen are 3 blocks tall. So if you have a wall sitting like this, get out of here, sheep, get out of here. If you guys place a wall like this, the Enderman cannot leave here at all. I think I messed up, guys. I think I messed up. Yes, I did. Okay, actually go 4 blocks tall, because when they can't leave over 4 blocks, because at 4 blocks they still have to climb the slab, which brings them half a stone up, which means their head's gonna hit the stone. So this way, if you can't get the ender pearl that you drop or the XP, you can just get it here. So mainly what the reason is, I didn't tell you guys, but the main reason to building this thing is for ender pearls, and the second reason would be that you have a great ass farm, like a really good farm for XP. That's one of the best ways. So just to kill an enderman for what we're doing, we're making a tower that they can fall, and then what they're going to do is they're going to hit the ground and they're going to die. So we want to lift this up so that we know that this is how they're going to live, and then this is when they're going to die. This is what we want to make sure of. So I'm pretty sure, I think the last time I made it was 43 blocks tall was where the top of the, where the bottom of the the vines have to go. So if you go 43 blocks from this, means that we got 1, 2, 3. Here, this is the 3rd level. Then we're going to go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 34, or 40, sorry, 41, 42, 43. so that is where our bottom vine is going to be. I'm going to build this 44. If I mess up, then I can bring it down one. So highly recommend for you guys to build 44. And then what we're going to do is we're going to match it. We're going to do it on all sides, and we're going to match it. So just go like this. And then we're going to go like that. And it's even, so we're going to drop back down. And then we're going to go, oh, wrong spot. And we're going to go back up again. And we're just going to do this for all 4 sides, so then we have a complete and secure area where the Enderman cannot get out of, which I will be showing you what to do after that. And then we're going to build right back up again. And then what I usually do at this part, because I built it at 44, we're going to build the cost at 43. And then we're going to go like this. And we're going to fill up the one that's above it at 44. Then we have a chance that we can place the stuff. And then we also want to place at 42, because 42 is where we're going to put some buttons for the vines not to grow past. If the vines were to grow down, it would mess up the whole entire trap, and basically none of your Endermen would be one hit or very close to being one hit. They'd most likely be all at around full health. So then there we go. Now we're at this part. We are going to need to delete all that stuff. And we're going to need buttons. And we're going to need some vines. I gotta find these things though. There we go. Some vines. Now what we're going to do is we want to place the buttons first. We're only going to do it on 1 or 2 sides. So on each side is where our buttons are going to be placed. And then you want to place vines like this. And vines like this. Sorry about that little lag spike there, guys. And then we want to place the vines on the opposite side also. So then when they're falling, they get stopped and then they get dropped a guaranteed 43 blocks. That's basically the best way. And then the next little step that I'd recommend for you guys is that you build like this. You build these towers up like that. So then they're only 2 blocks wide, so then you can get in or you can fall out. Where the Endermen are 3 blocks, they're not going to be able to do this. They're just going to fall right down to their death and they're going to get hurt or they're going to die. So you're going to do that all the way up. Now once you've completed that all the way up, whether you have a 1 block here where it stops right here or whether it stops right here, it doesn't really matter. As long as it's 2 blocks, the Enderman can't fit through it, and you're perfectly fine. So that's basically your main part. That's what's going to hurt your Enderman. Like, that's not the hardest part, but that's one of the hardest parts right there. So if you're building it in survival, you got to build it where you go like this, and you build the staircase basically like this. Build the staircase, and then you can jump up to this part here, and then you just jump up 2, build across and around, jump up 2, go around, jump up 2, go around, and you continuously go like that all the way up to the top. It's a very long process, especially when you're doing it in survival. You're going to have to, for the buttons and vines, you're probably going to have to build a block under like this, so you can stand and actually get the buttons placed all over the place. And then when you're up here, you could probably just place the vines across and stuff like that. Well, you could just place the buttons like this if you wanted to. That works too. But the main part, the only part that really helps you after you've drowned the whole entire end, like the world of the end in the 360 version, you're going to need your stone. You're going to need your pistons, normal pistons, not the sticky ones, and you're going to need some wooden pressure plates. Any pressure plate except for the heavy weighted pressure plate works good. The light one works okay because the Enderman can step on it. It still pushes them out, but I don't really know if you want to do that when you're wasting gold or iron to make those, where these ones are stone and wood. It's pretty easy to use these and make these. You can find it all over the place, and yeah, that's basically it. So then what we're going to do after that, we're going to need a redstone repeater, and that is it. So you just need these 4 things. You're going to need a lot of it. So what we're going to do is, because we want the Enderman to fall this far, I'm just going to go back into creative. We want to put pressure plates right here and only right here. And then, oh, sorry, we're actually going to need some slabs also. So we're going to place some slabs on each side so then the enemy can't walk up on them. And then what we're going to do is we're going to need to place some blocks here. And then we're going to place one up. I think. Yep, that is right. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go like this. And we're going to place slabs here because they can't walk on slabs, they can't spawn on slabs. So that stops them from basically walking off or getting hurt or just dying and falling out where the water might be and where you might lose your ender pearls and stuff like that. And then after that we're going to place all of these and we're all going to leave them on 1 tick delay. Because that way when they get, oh, I messed up. Oh, sorry, no, I didn't mess up. So what we're going to do after that is you want to place blocks. So I was right, sorry guys. It's actually going to be sticky pistons. I was thinking of just placing them over top. I think that might work, but let's try it. No, it doesn't work, sorry guys. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to trade in for some sticky pistons. So we are going to need sticky pistons the whole entire time of building this thing. I'm really sorry about that, guys. And what we're going to do is we're going to place a block right here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to place slabs so they can't spawn on top. And we're just going to do it on the same side. So what happens is they get pushed, they get in the vines, and they fall to their death. Or if you have it on the set to kill yourself mode, then they won't die. They'll just be set to really hurt themselves. So we'll just go ahead and we'll build this on the other side also. So we'll build one out. And then we're going to build one up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to place redstone repeaters again. Make sure you put slabs on the edge. And then we're going to place sticky pistons. And we're going to place a full block on each of these sticky pistons. And then there you go. Now you get the Enderman to push off. Excuse me about that, guys. And then what we want to do is put slabs on top of this again. And there we go. And now if you guys want to build up a second level, I'll show you how to. It's pretty easy. All you have to do is place a block on the slab on there. So right above the piston stone. And you want to put one up. And then you just want to go across like this. And then you want to put slabs on top of these. And then you're going to want to put a block on that slab. Because then your blocks are 3 blocks tall. And then the Enderman can still spawn there, on that level there. So then what we're going to do is we're going to go like that, and we can do this on the other side if you guys would like. We can go like that, go like this, and then what we're going to do is we're going to build our pressure plates on this. So we're just going to use our pressure plates, and we're going to build our second spot for our redstone repeaters, and then we're going to build the piston block. So then we'll go like this, we'll go like that, and we'll put our pistons down, and we will get our blocks. And then what we want to do here, guys, because there is no more block here, we're going to just place the slabs on top, and that's all. And we want to go like this. And also another little tip, guys, if you really didn't want to put this many slabs or make this many slabs out of stone because it's very hard, or concrete slabs if you want to, just because it's a waste of material, you can use a bucket of water. To my knowledge, it is, if you don't have a roof basically placed right about here, and I can do that, and I'll just do it on the other sides also. I'll just see if I can quickly do this. Excuse me, guys. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do this again. This is what I would do with mine. You don't have to do this. You don't have to put water on the edges. It helps you when you're in the end. It helps so they won't spawn anywhere. So then what I would do is I would get some signs right here, and I would map out the edge. I would go like this. And then we want to go like this. And then we want to go like this. That's what I would do, guys. You can build a wall around it. You can do whatever you want. A solid wall works. And then we're going to go back again. I think I went on too many. I did. I went a couple too many. No, I didn't. Never mind. Okay, and then we're gonna go like this again. Long process, I will say. And then we'll just go like this. And because I'm somewhat of an OCD person, I'm just gonna do that because it makes it look kind of cool. And then what you want to do when you're way up there again, if you want to make yourself a ladder or a staircase all the way around when you're in survival, you can. And then what happens when you do the water, you can place water like this, and then the Enderman won't fall in. Oh shit, I forgot. Oh shit, I forgot. You gotta have at least a slab there, because then your water won't come back at the spot and drown your Enderman, because Endermen do not like water. Hey. Hey. So at least make sure that your stuff is secure, guys. As you guys can see, I fucked up, but that's basically what you're gonna do there. If you guys can make it work, it works really, really well. If it works. But I messed up a little bit. The wall should have been actually in one more, but I didn't get that because I'm an idiot. But anyways, we'll go back up, guys. We'll just delete the water, make it fall back. And then we're just going to go like this, because I wanted to cap the other side anyways. And then we'll go like that. But basically all you guys want to do is, if you go back a little bit and how I showed the second level, all you're going to do is just completely rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. You can go as high as you want, all the way till the world is never going to let you build anymore. But every single time that the Endermen get spawned, they catch this, and they fall a certain amount of deaths, because Endermen, I think, have 40 hearts, and it takes, it's a weird number for 43, but 43 seems to be the way the lifespan is. So right now, guys, I did mess it up a little bit. I'm just going to block it off so I can put the redstone back, which I'll just pick this one up. Put the redstone back, so I got this. I'm going to delete it all, and I need to find Enderman. There we go. And we're going to go up, and I'm going to spawn some Enderman on the pressure pads. So as you guys can see, there is enough room for them to spawn. Oh, maybe. If they weren't spawning. I'm so confused. I did this so many times. Okay. 1 second, let's try this side. Maybe this works. Yeah, so for some reason, because we're not in the end, they like to teleport all over the place, and because the world is not covered in water. If the world was covered in water, they would stay up here. But what's going to happen is they're going to fall, they're going to hit here, and they're going to be one hit. If you guys want, I can go, I'm going to just take a couple minutes, I'm going to leave this world. That's basically how you build an Enderman farm right there. Like, that's making it so it's absolutely spawn proof and everything, so the Enderman can't spawn on you, they can't do anything there. But I'm going to save this world because this is going to be my world that I show everything for you guys, because I'm going to make this, or try to make this, a series where I build random stuff for you guys and show you how to build them. So I'm just going to go to my other world, my other creative world that I built this in, and we're going to go back. As you guys can see, I did have a little bit of fun with my friends here, but I'm going to go into here, and I'm going to spawn in here because that's the only spot they can spawn right now. But hey, get off of here, you asshole. That's not cool. But as you guys can see, I built this one only 5 higher than the other one, but it's built the exact same way, really. Like, they have enough room that they can stand, they get pushed off, and they fall, they hit the vines, and they make it all the way to here. They stay alive though. So as you guys can see, I'm carrying just a random piece. I am a creative. It is not one hit if you guys want, but as you guys can see, they're all one hit. And then I'm just going to hit the switch, and then my thing falls down. So I'm not sure if any are going to fall right now, but hopefully they do, so that you guys can see that this does work. There we go. And he died. He died automatically and instantly from that fall. So you can come over here, you can pick up all these ender pearls, you can start throwing them around, do whatever you want. It's all up to you. And yeah, that's basically it. That's how the Enderman farm works, and as you guys can see, I've built it up so none of them can fall through. And then I got my vines, and I got to build a couple layers. And I was going to build this a lot higher because I'm pretty sure you can build this really high if you really wanted to, or you'd have hundreds of Endermen spawning at all the time, because the more room they have to spawn, the more Endermen are going to spawn. But that's basically going to be the end of the video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe for more of these. I'm going to try my best to bring out one of these videos almost every other day if I can. And yeah, so it's been Mr. MGN. I hope you guys are having a good day, and we'll see you guys later. Peace.